where did this Satan guy come from? Well, I referenced two references in Ezekiel and Isaiah, which talk about a creature that was created by God, who was an amazing creature and given every sort of beautiful instrument in his job. Ezekiel 28 says this, "Thou hast been in Eden, the garden of God." So this creature was there. Every precious stone was thy covering, and he mentions a bunch of precious stones, which kind of intimates that when he was in Eden, he was still a good guy. Didn't go bad yet, maybe. "The workmanship of thy tabrets and of thy pipes was prepared in thee in the day thou was created." He was created in a day. When did the day start? They started in Genesis chapter 1. The evening and the morning were the first day. If Satan was, or this anointed cherub, was created in a day, then he was not around when the morning stars all sang together and shouted for joy when God created the world. He was added later for a specific job to be the anointed cherub that covereth. Now, a cherub is a throne guard. It's a throne guard in the Bible. It's a throne guard in ancient religions, Mesopotamian literature. That's what a cherub did. Guarded the throne of God. And covereth is similar to those two cherubims that hovered over the Ark of the Covenant. Remember the Ark of the Covenant and Raiders of the Lost Ark? They had these two angelic beings with their wings overstretched. Now, I think they were higher than in the movie. But they covered the top of the ark, which was called the mercy seat. And it was called the mercy seat because that's where God met the high priest. That's where God was. So the cherubim were covering him, guarding him. And that's what this guy's job was. And God says, "I have set thee so. Thou wast upon the holy mountain of God." Did you know Eden was both a garden and a mountain? Look that up. "Thou hast walked up and down in the midst of the stones of fire." Those stones of fire are other angels. "Thou wast perfect in thy ways from the day thou wast created until iniquity was found in you." Now notice when God made the 7 days of creation, he pronounced everything he hath made what? Very good. So if he made this guy and he had fallen by day 7, then everything is not very good. So I feel that this creature, this serpent, fell after the first 7 days of creation. Now, we don't know how much time elapsed between the creation of the world and the creation of Adam and when Eve grabbed the apple or grabbed the fruit. Was it a day? Was it a week? Was it a month? Was it a year? We don't know. God doesn't tell us, but there's a couple of hints there. One of the things that Adam had to do was to name all the animals. How long do you think it would take you to name all the animals? First of all, you got to look at one and figure out, what am I going to call this? And I got to believe it was all the animals, not just a couple. Not that he named the butterflies, and I don't know. The point is, it took some time. And then it took him time to realize these creatures don't measure up to what I need. And God caused a deep sleep and created Eve. And then how much time elapsed between Eve being around and the serpent showing up? I don't know. But there's enough time for this creature to fall.